Well, hey everybody, this is GreenBean and welcome to another late night vlog. Interesting day. We have yet another interesting day in this never-ending soap opera called the New York Jets. We're going to get into what that is right after I take a second and ask you, if you're in a nice mood, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is a perfect time to do so. It's a little rectangular red button that says subscribe. You hit that and YouTube's going to let you know when we release videos. And if you want to make sure that you're reminded every time we go live or anything like that, go ahead and hit the bell as well. So guys, as you know, the New York Jets are in a bit of trouble at the tackle position, which is just so crazy. It looked like a solid position with some depth, and the Jets in the offseason were saying they absolutely loved their tackle position. You had George Fant, you had Mekhi Becton, you had Chuma Edoga and Connor McDermott. You had some young guys, the Grant Hermans of the world. Then you go and use a 4th round pick on Max Mitchell. And we know Becton goes down. Fant has been injured. He's been nursing something since last year. We signed Dwayne Brown. Everybody goes, oh, great, we got a Pro Bowl tackle. And he's hurt. He hasn't been hurt ever before, but he comes to the Jets and he's hurt. He's on injured reserve, short term at least. He can't come back until at least week 5. So he will not be ready for the Pittsburgh game. More than likely, he won't be back by week 5. They'll probably get him back in. Then he's got to take a couple weeks to do the thing and all this sort of stuff. So we watched our offensive line kind of degrade before our eyes. Now, the good news is on the right side, Max Mitchell is looking pretty damn good. He's getting better every week, and he just might be a long-term answer at right tackle. Let's just call it what it is. He's looking pretty good. Now, he's going to have his clams. I'm telling you right now, he's going to end up having his bad moments, even maybe his bad games. We can't jump off the train on this guy. He clearly has the talent. Now, he's starting a little bit sooner than we'd hoped, but he's making good. So that looks like we might have gotten lucky over there. Good move by Joe Douglas using the 4th round pick on Max Mitchell. But now we have no Dwayne Brown. We have no Mekhi Becton. We have no George Fant probably. And now we're stuck with Connor McDermott, who, by the way, is also injured. Looked like crap in the Cincinnati game. Quite the bit of a turnstile. I mean, you know, there's just nothing else to say. Now, the only thing I can say is the Jets, knowing we got Trey Hendrickson going against Connor McDermott, are essentially our third string tackle over here, and they got tight ends on the field, rather than giving him help and putting maybe Conklin right next to Connor McDermott. No, Conklin split out wide. He's an X. You know, so I don't know what the logic is there. Hey, if you have a weakness, maybe utilize whatever strengths you have to fortify that weakness, but that's not what we did. That all said, the Jets swung around and did a pretty nice thing today. They went out and signed free agent tackle Mr. Mike Remmers out of nowhere. Now, a lot of people won't even know who this guy is. A lot of us do know who he is. Now, I didn't even think he was still out there. He's a 9-year veteran. He came into the league in 2017 as an undrafted free agent. He was plucked by the Denver Broncos, signed off the undrafted free agent heap. Didn't make it there very long. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers picked him up. He stayed there for a year. Then he went to the San Diego Chargers, stayed there for a year. Minnesota Vikings right after that. And then he went to the Rams for 1 year. Then he started to settle down. He played with the Carolina Panthers from 2014 to 2016, back to the Minnesota Vikings from 2017 and 2018. Then he was on the Giants in 2019 and played with the Kansas City Chiefs 2020 and 21, started in the Super Bowl for them, and now here he is with the New York Jets. So the thing is, this is not a Pro Bowl level tackle. He's never made a Pro Bowl. That being said, he's never made an All-Pro. That's not the level of tackle that he is. But what he is he's a wily vet that is the epitome of solid. He is a solid, smart, strong player that can add something to this ailing unit. We are in trouble. This is the perfect guy to bring in. Now, interestingly, he's actually played both right tackle and left tackle. 5 of those years he was relegated to right tackle duty. One of those years he started at left tackle the entire year, did well too. And some other years he played swing tackle. So he was actually, at certain times would play left, and 3 games later he's playing right, that kind of thing. So the guy's incredibly versatile, which is really an asset right now. I don't think this is a save the day move, but it's definitely a plug the jug move. It's definitely plug in the cracks on the dam right now, while guys like Dwayne Brown and George Fant can take a minute and heal up. Now, the bad news is he's not going to have very long to actually get ready. We might not even see him in the Steelers game. And this is, look, I have to be honest, as much as I praise Joe Douglas's personnel moves in a lot of areas, this is an area I think he screwed the pooch. He should have been bringing in tackles the whole time. This guy probably should have been signed at least a week ago. Oh, you could have did it a week ago, and I would have felt better about it. This way, if he needs to, he can come in for Pittsburgh. Poor Zach Wilson's going to come in, which he should start, by the way. I don't want to see Flacco anymore. And he's going to come in, and he's going to have Connor McDermott and on the left side, and a rookie on the right side. AVT and Laken Tomlinson, who 1 week they're dominant, and the next week they look like they forgot how to play football. I don't know what's going on here, but let's just hope these guys can actually play together, play well together, because an injured Connor McDermott is not exactly optimal. So I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, this guy, you may have to simplify the offense and just stick Mike Remmers out there, give him a Tyler Conklin, give him a CJ Uzoma, and say, this is what it is. Hey, we have to use one of our positions to fortify the line. It just is what it is. We want to have guys split out wide. Sorry, you can't do that this week. You got to have Tyler Conklin right next to Mike Remmers. If Tyler Conklin wants to peel off and be a check down, fine. But we're going to need help on the outside, particularly on that left side. But I got to say, all things being what they are, I think this is a very positive move. Again, I wish it already happened. I wish we took care of this already. I think we waited a bit too long. That is what it is. He's here now. Mike Remmers, very, very good signing, especially to fill the gap while some other guys that we have get healthy. So let me know what you think. Are you happy about Mike Remmers? Do you think we should have went another direction? I can't wait to hear what you have to say in the comment section. I try to talk to as many of you guys as I can in there. Don't forget to go ahead and leave me your thoughts. I always read them, at least. So that all said, I hope you have a great rest of the night. It's late here. I'm trying to be quiet. I'm sure you can sense that. That all said, let's go into this Pittsburgh game with some hope. And let's win this damn game and end the first quarter of the season 2-2. I'll take it. Have a great night, everybody, and go Jets.